So, thank you to Ruth Beckett and Aaron Flaxant for helping cover up the sick shit that was going on within the Mason County School District. The Wesleyan Church giving Patrick Boggs his disgusting criminal justice degree to help keep covering the sick shit up, all the while allowing a goddamn dog to sodomize me. So thank fucking you to Kim Razor and her goddamn rapist fucking family, as well as mine. Now, shall we talk more about the goddamn ties to my family? In more detail, Tammy Werline Brown, Nancy Brown, and their goddamn hand at Pleasureville Wesleyan Church, money laundering, and the drug trade. You people are on my last goddamn nerve with the medical gaslighting, let alone this legal stupid shit. So shall we talk about Monica Hill and her sister Katie? Or Kate Hendrickson and her pussy, and other men victimized by the prosecuting attorney's drug office in Mason County? Or how about Kelly Clark's office and their meth? Or Donald and Debbie and their goddamn shit with Foxwood, Wood, and Estill? As I stated, you don't know what hard feelings are. So to Tracy and Tammy and Tina, where are the goddamn sex tapes? You people said the Kentucky State Police confiscated all of it. Well, here's the video camera used for Diane Horner's school project, forced project, that I failed. Here's Mary Catherine Cropper calling us chums. Loan shark bait with the board of directors of Bank of Maysville. And here's her grandson, Ryan Rose's dick pic. So shall I go back into the cash bail system and human trafficking yet a fucking again? Kim Razor definitely had motive to wipe me out. Her own family involved in it. So thank you to the Holes for starting shit. Officer Pollitt, Matt Lewis, several other EMS members, etc. Thank you. Then telling me you'd kill me if I didn't cover that for you too. Then me catching a third-degree criminal mischief charge. Oh well. So thank you. Me trying to have a cup of tea and I can't even relax enough to do that because I'm not hallucinating and delusional. It's not psychosis. They're called flashbacks. Normally I'd be flipping out, freaking out, crying my eyes out, pulling my hair out. That's how bad the PTSD is. Undiagnosed and medical fraud to help cover their sorry asses. Kelly Moss and his inappropriate feels too. As I stated, I will be taking state, federal, and international immunity. Start talking about more doctors, more lawyers, more judges, more police officers. You all don't want to hear it? That's not my goddamn problem. Kim Razor should have thought about all of this before failing at due process and having some dumbass doctor put me on suicide-causing medication, as if the Seroquel from Patty Positek off-label wasn't bad enough. Oh, and Sheriff Boggs' bitch wife failing to refill my goddamn albuterol. Oh well. So now do you all understand why Primary Plus was contracted for Mason County Detention Center until they lost qualified immunity? Wipe out as many people as they could who had all the intel on them. It was a little bit more difficult with me because of my ties to Big Legal, though they would slit my throat in a heartbeat and did when I was a kid. Oh well. I've got to stop punishing myself for telling my story. I can tell you that much. But no, I'm not going to pray it away. Not like they tried to rape it away. You told the whole world that oh, did I? When Dr. Patty was prescribing things off label, causing more mental duress because they refused to report human trafficking, instead labeling it as nothing more than a delusion. Oh, that's called coercion and entrapment. The Cassis family. I don't know why they were always fascinated with me. All the while condemning homosexuality. Probably because I was stupid enough to put up with their son. Then they'd blame someone like me. We should go have lunch one day. Yeah, I just don't get out. After all the sorrow in my heart, I don't like to, have someone ask me how I am, really try to sit down and talk to them, then end up being the one comforting them. They're not sorry. They never have been. As I stated, I will be taking broad criminal and civil immunity, state, federal, and international, especially from the people who used to threaten to shove size 9 shoes and tampons in my butt, crying about me calling them a has-been. Thank you. Or shall we go into Stephanie Wood and the men victimized by her? I asked for records for a simple purpose. You people didn't want to, cooperate in obstruction of justice. Then here are all the goddamn complaints I've received. As a normal civilian who people felt comfortable around, thinking that I had pull enough to do something about it. Well, you all, they hate me for being a fag. They're not going to do shit on my behalf. But you know what? Now that one of the judges tried to have me murdered, why not talk about it? And everyone's confessions in it. Stephanie Wood's vagina and who were victimized by her, or Kate Hendrickson. Oh well. So shall we start with Robert I. Gollenstein, whatever Bobby's suffix is, or Will Marshall, or McCartney? The Commonwealth of Kentucky had every opportunity to rectify this situation. They failed at it. Because let's face it, they don't like homos. The Trump-McConnell agenda? Let's talk about that, shall we? How about my Asian boudoir wear from Taiwan? And Elaine Cho joining the board of Kroger? As I stated, And this is how Kentucky plays, honey. How much did it cost her to get on? Oh well. Oh well. They're disgusting, pervert, disgusting fucking bullshit within the Wesleyan Church with Mr. Boggs and narcotics officers. Thank fucking you. You all should be looking for tapes hidden in the Bank of Maysville vault. Just FYI. Videotapes and discs, from what I understand. Oh well. I'm pretty sure Foxwood Wood and Estel bank with U.S. Bank, don't they? I know Donald and Debbie's personal accounts were with them. So let's ask Chelsea Weber about getting real wasted with Kenton Pumpelly. Oh, Chelsea Klein. Here's her husband with us out in Cincinnati. Hallelujah. My lawyer? Oh, I'd prefer Brian Sims, but apparently he's taken a new position even bigger and better with the state. He deserves it instead of having to put up with people who tell him to shut up. But you can ask Brian Sims who would be a good lawyer down here. God knows nobody will do a thing for me. So my mother and sister pimping me out to our own cousins for more alcohol and drugs? Thank you. Having to self-medicate because of Patty Positek and her fucking generosity. Screw you. Christy Boggs and her goddamn husband enforcing the fucking law as they see fit. Well, let me tell you about their goddamn drug sales and handing this fucking sick goddamn child porn rape distribution bullshit. Tony Wentz and Wendell Mason to begin with. It's not my fault they fucking bludgeoned me and it just falls out haphazardly. It's another goddamn joy of this sick shit. Trying to sit down to urinate, and I can't even do that because of their rapey fucking shit. Oh, well, you know, we told you your body's ours. Yeah, right. Now it smells like a diaper. Who knows? Then grabbing my wrist, locking it, you all go for it. Oh well. I was raped and you all allowed it. Raped by law enforcement. Hooked on drugs. And then them stealing people's blood like mine to cover for their, you know, excessive force. We need some kid's blood. With Marilyn Scheidel running the lab. You all are going to call it nothing but coincidental and conspiracy theories because my sister worked for the lab too? Screw you. I am not going anywhere with these goddamn assholes who fucking cause me permanent injury. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, right. Let's just add to the goddamn mental duress of it all. Why not? Especially since we can sue the law firms and they're goddamn sick-handed covering it up and refusing to fucking press charges. So let's talk about Mason County using Royce Swigert and blah, blah, blah and their goddamn hand in threatening people into not filing charges. So thank fucking you. Hello, Phyllis. How are you? Sorry. Yeah, they were allowed to use me, grabbing me by the ankles and swinging me around, dislocating my legs. Thank you. With Rita Goldman and her sick fucking adjustments and sacral shit. Let me tell you about her son's goddamn hand. Her and her son's goddamn hand in the drug trade, date rape, and his shaved nuts. You can ask Debbie Wood or Linda Werline about Dr. Rita and her goddamn stupid shit. Mr. Horde, screw you. Matt Lewis and Phil Day and their goddamn rapey fucking crew, screw you. So shall I talk about being human trafficked in this goddamn area a little bit more and them refusing to take a statement? All because of some stupid fucking mental health paperwork. Screw you. Trooper Fogelman, let me tell you more about his goddamn family and the banking system. Your mother said, yeah, thank you. Hooray. So huge thank you to the Anthem Pumpelly Network and their fucking rapey hand in all this sick shit. Screw fucking you. Stand up and play. Screw you. Yeah, all these lockable little trinkets and stuff aren't suspicious of anything. All the while them stealing my DNA and all this other sick shit. But thank you to the Wesleyan Church and their goddamn hand in it. Oh well. Now, part of their sick human trafficking scheme is you owe us, isn't it? You owe us something, all this stupid shit. We put a roof over your head and give you food. You owe us? Yeah, thank you. Screw fucking you. The Kentucky State Police threatening me because of their drug peddling fucking rapey families, including the Butlers, the Gardeners. Screw fucking you. As I said, the troopers and their goddamn rapey fucking families threatening me with even more goddamn action, including the Gardeners and the Butlers. Thank fucking you. So now shall we talk more about Diane Flack, the Gardeners, and OxyContin and heroin? Or shall we keep talking about Will Marshall and Bobby Gollenstein and their goddamn hand in helping it pass right on through? Remember that day that state trooper was escorting me home from Ashland, right across the river from Portsmouth? You know, I took a picture of it, or rather the camera on my dashboard took a photo of his Chevy Cobalt thing. Up there getting my testosterone male hormones implanted, among other things. Early supper. Well, it's not my fault Gerald Curtis and Mr. Froge had a little thing going on with the students. I ended up killing myself because of their rape culture Christianity. Thank you. I was raped in the school district at least twice, including one time in Mason County High School. Mr. Curtis's family, right there, teaching faculty fucking students and dealing drugs. Oh well. So yes, I truly do try to get up every day and move forward. And we are moving forward. You all think that I'm paranoid and delusional and crazy. They're called panic attacks, especially when cops who have raped me before come in and slam my ass to the wall or send in their underlings. But thank you. So now shall we talk about Lisa Urey and Fox Woodward Nestle threatening me, putting me in with a big black guy to rape me again after almost allowing one into the inmate intake shower, then putting me in the suicide cell with no working camera, according to her, and it covered with black plastic. You admitted suicide. As I said, KRS 503.100 is unconstitutional in its entirety due to federal law. Get over it. So shall we talk more about the Crawfords and their hand in this sick fucking shit, and federally illegal substances being handed out as door prizes in the presence of Miss Urey, Miss Razor, Mr. Boggs, and Mr. McKay? Lace baked goods included. As I said, I will be taking state, federal, and international immunity. I don't think Governor Patton's pardon covers these goddamn disgusting sex crimes from Orangeburg Volunteer Fire Department. Better take my water pill. I can't remember. Oh well. Who knows? Because of their activities when I was a child, I started losing consciousness after having transient ischemic attacks and strokes. How convenient, huh? All because of their rapey shit. Them chokeholding and chokeholding and chokeholding, then resuscitating me? Thank you. No, I don't want to smell a goddamn cow shit. Good fucking God. We're allowed to arrest you because you said your suicide attempt. Suicide was decriminalized in 1993. Take it up with the administration. For this very reason. Cops trying to hurt people for no reason. Because they believed biblically it was their place to wipe out the mentally ill. How fucking sick can they be? Yes, I would like to press charges against my mother for fucking doing what she did to me. If I can't claim it as infancy, the leg thing, dislocating them and trying to smother me when I was 7 definitely count. Just like my sister and her sick shit trying to smother me. All part of their fucking grand scheme to get away with the drug trafficking that they were involved in. But they want to bitch about my driving habits. Well, my apologies. You know, you all left me in a world of fucking sorrow. And then get your ass on up to Donald and Debbie's to earn a little extra pocket money. All the while allowing the men to jerk off on your face during his disgusting live show videos. Woody had a green Lincoln Continental, 94, I do believe. Yes or no? Kim Razor should have thought about all of this before failing at due process. No disrespect or offense to her in that regard as far as the court is concerned. But she should have thought about all of this before failing at due process. Due process is put into place because guess what? Judges are part of the people too. You signed yourself up for something just like Cameron Blau did and whatever judge here signed their thing. You know what? You all need to get the facts from my side of the story, and I'm not being paranoid or delusional. They used to pluck my hair out by the follicles and tell me what they were going to do with them as their insurance. So now you understand why I am totally against Katie Hill's plight to make it a federal crime to post people's nudes. You know what? You perverts sending me dick pics after all that childhood shit deserve to have them posted in the fucking public eye. Hell, let me just make a, what is it, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, and I'll upload it to the GayTube thing, the fag entrapment sites. This is Sheriff Boggs. This is Match Made in Heaven with Blake Tribby, Marion Walton, wasn't it? So let me tell you more about Todd Walton McCartney. Kim Razor, Stocky Wood, Will Marshall, Bobby Gollenstein, Todd Ruckel. I thank you. I'd like to be able to enjoy what little, peace I do have without you people claiming it's the wrong way with your homophobia and transphobia and Corporal Werlein and dildos and cannabis. Associate Chief Justice Lawrence O'Neill, Nova Scotia. His son is uncircumcised. Don't ask me how I know. Just like David Goldman and his shaved nuts, don't ask. Do your goddamn jobs instead of calling me paranoid. Oh well. Yes, a human drug and sex trafficking ring, and me trying to talk about it for years, only to have my ass kicked. Like I said, I will be taking state, federal, and international immunity. The international's nothing. I've only been to Mexico. Well, that I can remember. The depression is bad enough for ketamine, but not from some paramedic who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Infusing ketamine via IV is a hell of a lot different than injecting someone with a high dosage of it, then expecting them not to, have any problems. So let me tell you about the veterinarian ketamine. And Dr. Stainfield allowing the Palmers to keep some euthanasia drugs on hand. According to them, Deputy Mitchell's family. Oh well. Yes, Dr. Stanfield, according to the Palmer's own admission, allowed them to keep controlled substance euthanasia medications on hand, with Ryan Palmer, Deputy Mitchell's second cousin, destroying all our shit, and Mason County Sheriff's Office threatening our life and homes. So after Patrick Boggs paid me that visit in 2015, I pretty much became a fall-down fucking drunk. Truly. I had been raped yet again, and all he gave a damn about was what someone had said about him. I don't know what they said about you, Patrick, and I really don't give a damn. So huge thank you to all my girlfriends for help me get out of an abusive relationship. Yeah, thank you. To Randy and Sophia. The car was a weapon. Yeah, thank you. Now do you understand why my mother bleached me? Oh well. With Carrie Cox trying to convince me I'm blind so they could have even more control with Marty Voyeurs. Oh well, let me tell you more about the Voyeurs and their shit. The Sexton Voyeurs, I should say. As I stated, I will be taking immunity. State, federal, and international. Civil and criminal. What are you doing, Macy? She wandered in my room. She knows my anxiety's high. Poor baby. I guess I could shower, but I'd probably should walk before showering. Like I said, Jane Everts, Nan Kelly, and Mrs. Despain were the only people I know of with those 90s models, North Stars, with the elevated emblems. There's another clue that you all call me paranoid about. You had to simply understand the dynamic, the region, the culture, the religion. And not be one of the men who was involved. Men and women. Thank you. I wouldn't mind being alone. A huge thank you to the federal government for being involved in producing child porn, then throwing me, as a gay kid, to the fucking goddamn wolves simply because we reached out to find one another. With your goddamn conversion reparative rape the gay away therapy. They acted like we were banding together to do something unproductive and idiotic. Gay people are more patriotic than any goddamn people I've ever met in this country. The people who cling to the past in the name of morality and the Bible idolize a book over God. Oh well. Tea with honey. Normally I'm not a fan of honey, but this imported stuff is a lot different than American honey. Just like those Russian Ferrero Rocher. Well, hazelnut chocolates or whatever they are. I love Ferrero Rocher. They're from Italy, but those Russian ones are good too. Nan Kelly really did threaten to sell me to Russia when I was a little boy. They'll kill you if we send you over there as a fag. Everybody thought Nan and Bill were so good to me, they never laid a hand on me. Their threats were just that much more secretive, especially with Patrick Boggs and his Canadian bride, the money laundering and drug trade within the church. And, putting him right at the damn top to monitor all of it, getting his kickbacks and bullshit. So as I said, I applaud the Biden administration for cracking down on bank accounts even more. Them threatening to kill me for suing them over the pain they inflicted, thanks a lot. My sister didn't get arrested drunk that night at the girls' gym downtown, did she? Oh well. Paloma Faith would sue me over singing Freedom? I really doubt it. Now do you understand their sick shit with the mentally ill, trans, and gay youth with the whole family and their date rape? Devin Hull did not have to read me my rights because she's the one who called. Yeah, but let me tell you about Devin and Hull and Aflac threatening to kill me for exposing their goddamn hand in date rape. Shouldn't be that goddamn difficult to trace it back on the Facebook screenshots. Aaron Flack in the downtown powder room holding that camo handgun saying, I got your shield loss right here, bitch. So thank fucking you. So let me tell you how I was told I didn't work hard enough. With a traumatic brain injury, graduating with honors, working sometimes 8 hours after a fucking school day. Pre-16. Not getting even a 1 red cent from Debbie or Donald after covering their sorry asses and doing all the goddamn labor I did. Not 1 red cent from Stephen and Sherry. Them supporting my sister and uplifting that fucking hateful cunt because of all she had done with the sex trafficking and helping cover it up. So let me tell you more about David Shoemaker and his goddamn hand in this disgusting fucking rapey goddamn shit. And Ben Shoemaker with Orangeburg Volunteer Fire Department and being besties with Matt Lewis. Matt and Holly Lewis's kid with Braden that day and the accident. Yeah, let me tell you about my mother's rapey side of the fucking family. Bud Lucas and his disgusting goddamn dick. So now do you understand the stupid, sick psychology behind Patrick Boggs and law enforcement being our saviors? Bow down or we won't heal you. Get you in handcuffs and rape you. Now you all understand why I referenced the L word in Isabella Purnell's work, allowing Jesus to sodomize her to try to get her faith. Or shall we talk about Paula Boozer and her goddamn family and their ties to the Pumpelly's rape cabin? Well, they just promoted her to the goddamn girls' basketball team, didn't they? How convenient.